그냥 받았어, 저로.
Mops. În față? În ce direcție? Sincer, hiç mi bilmez. Că s-a făcut ce zine este Cappadocia cu bine? Voltană sau? Aha. Cred că tot în sus, nu? Cred că vine o rezervă asta și să nu se ascundă cu. Ce zici, mă? Îl chem pe dentist? Vezi că asta sunt întreținute? Control. Stai. Voltă de s-a apăsat pedal. Foarte bună, mai cald.
Forte, não vou.
小莲啊，哪几个会出现在框里的？一个尖塔，
我发在群里的，你看不到是吧？
我没网。
哎呀，
是啊，没人的地方前面应该也有吧。在这儿可以把容慢慢。
Ya llovía, ¿no? Sí, bueno, el día.
merkeze gittiğimiz zaman orada bir toplanacağız. Orada ben küçük bir anlatım yapacağım. Hem İngilizce hem Türkçe, orada size bazı bir şeyleri göstermem gerekiyor. Ondan sonra boş zamandan sonra tekrar buluşacağız. Yani burası aslında bir nevi biraz böyle bir yürüyüş noktası. Hem böyle de mahalli sohbet tarzında bir yürüyüş gerçekleştireceğiz. Gelmek üzereyiz. Yavaştan kimliklerinizi hazırlayın Sezar'ın. Gelince alacağım, orada bir kart çıkartmam gerekiyor. I can just check the Google name, so I can just give it to you.
Great, thanks.
Now, welcome to my second favorite place in the Red Tour. Why it is my second favorite place? During the university years, there was a photograph competition, and they were asking 3 photos from the students. I sent them 2 photos with the balloons, of course, with hot air balloons. But for the last one, I want to try something different. I came here at 2 a.m. It was a night time. They opened the museum for me. I took a special permission from them, and I put my camera next to the chimneys, and I took a shot with the chimneys and with the stars, with the Milky Way. It was so nice, and I won the competition. And they gave me 2 balloon flight tickets for free. And about the tickets, we were 5 friends in the college, and hopefully I will fly on December with my wife for the first time. That's the plan for now. Now, while we are walking, as you can see, there are some windows on the ferry chimney. Do you see them? They are sad rooms or meditating rooms. It's about the Christianity, and the Christian monks were staying inside of these places. Now, first we will get to the center of the place. Over there, I will just show you something else. We'll give you some information about the place, and after that, I will give you some free time over there. So let's go. Ne iş yapıyorsun?
Фігурантовні шпагати, які світу 4 додають.
Ben çiftlikten geldim.
Bagla.
Büyükbaş, küçükbaş. Küçükbaş ikisi de var. Mera var mı?
Büyük mera yok.
Kaç baş var?
20 baş var, küçük 100 baş var.
Maşallah, iyi. Ben çok küçüktüm, biz de yapardık. 5-6 tane büyük baş var, bizim 30 tane küçük. Buradaysan bir iş var, çalışır mısın? İlk turizm için öyle geldim. Bir entegral şirketinde, aynen bir entegral şirketinde çalışıyorum. Arşiv çıkartıyor beni. Ondan sonra hayat işte nereden nereye getirdi. Yeni mi evlendin?
Tamam.
İyi, hadi hayırlı uğurlu olsun. 3 ay önce de ben yaptım. 3 ay önce de ben bitirdim düğünümü. Balayına ben de şeye gittim, Antalya'ya gittim. Ben işte Nisan'da gittim, benim şansım sıcak değildi. Çok güzeldi, hatta bir gün oldu, havuza bile giremedik. Soğuk oldu hatta. Onun yerine odada vakit yaptık, geçirdik, film izledik hatta, iyiydi, güzeldi ama. Başarılıydı. İyi canım, güzel. Buranın kültür turizmi, orası deniz turizmi. O birbirinden bambaşka yani. Odan da jacuzzi olmasa bile, jacuzzi hatta lüks yani, öyle söyleyeyim sana. Şimdi onlara konuşacağız. Şimdi merkeze doğru gidiyoruz, orada konuşacağız. Önce bir İngilizce anlatım yapacağım, o sırada... Niye bıraktın? Nasıl isterseniz ben bulurum sizi birazdan. Çok şey yapmayın, uzaklaşmayın yeter. And this one is mine. It's also very interesting, and this is the stage 3. In one day, even the stage 2 will become like this one. Because every day with the erosion, these parts is getting smaller, smaller. They are shrinking actually, and they will become like this. After the stage 3, the inevitable ends. The stage 4. You see?
Olha lá, então, ó, super fruta.
He was like a person doing everything by himself.
She had the same. She had a Turkish one.
Yes, or at least a mix of, because I'm not sure it was poor breed.
Is it like a full white?
No, it was the one that had the brown spot on the ears, and the tail was also brownish black, and the rest was white and was very, very big.
I see. Okay. Nice. You have, please just show me. Wait, Gabriel. Now over here we have the Pasha bağları. Let me show you in here. You see there are some grapes in here. Arada baba deli istiyor mu? O zaman daha iyi. O zaman doğru.
Taş her yerde var da aslında burada taşın üstünden
Bu taşla o taşlar aynı değil.
yapısından dolayı bence bu taş bu kadar şekil aldı.
Bu taşlarla o taşlar arasında çok büyük fark. Bizim yani bu görünüşte evet öyle gözüküyor ama aslında dokunduğu zaman bile fark edersin.
Evet.
Anında yuvarlanır gelir eline böyle topak olur yani topak gelir böyle.
Düşmüyor.
Göçmüyor çünkü yıllar içerisinde bizim flash yöntemi birbirlerinin üstüne basa basa böyle şey olmuş. Yani şey gibi düşün. Elinde kocaman bir kağıt parçası var, onu sıka böyle taş gibi yapıyorsun ya. Mantığını da bir aynı. It is in the fairy chimney, and there are some like people went there without a permission. Yorucu olacak. Havamız bir tık sıkıcı. Size verdiğim müze kartları vardı ya. Onlar yanınızda olsun. Şimdi gişeden geçerken soracaklar çünkü. Müzelerin Türkiye'nin müzeleri diye bir uygulama var. App Store'dan ya da Google Play'den indirebiliyorsunuz. Bunu indirip oradan üye olduğunuz zaman bu kartı var ya 365 gün boyunca, bir yıl boyunca Türkiye Kültür Bakanı'na ait bütün müzelerde kullanabiliyorsunuz. Eğer indirmezseniz her gittiğinizde tekrar almanız lazım bu karttan. 60 lira yüksek para. Onun yerine Türkiye'nin müzeler uygulamasını indirip kaydolursanız eğer oraya fotoğraf falan da yüklüyorsunuz. Tüm detaylarınızla birlikte. O otomatik olarak kart telefona yükleniyor. Az önce hani QR okuttuk ya. Evet. QR okutmak yerine telefonda çıkan QR okutuyorsunuz. Gene geçiş yapıyorsunuz. Olur da mesela Bursa'da falan sağda sola müzeye gidecek olursanız bunu kullanabilirsiniz. Ücretsiz bir şekilde sıra beklemeden rahat geçebilirsiniz. Bilginiz olsun.
Ci siamo macinato con Duke.
O dışı, girişi, o da içi, yuvalarının olduğu yer. Şöyle ağacın altına çıkarmasını yapacağım. Come here please, I will show you something. Kolay gelsin. Now in here, I will talk about what happened in 1950.
Şundan da canlı yer var.
Jeneratör o ya. Burada akşamları özel ve Magic diye bir ışıklandırma şovu yapıyoruz. Aynı Galata Fiyatı'nın gibi. Onun şeyi. Şurada oturma yerleri var. Oturuyorlar şurada. Yes please, ask me more. Thank you so much. How can I help?
If they live here until 52, did this place did it was used as a shelter until the war?
It is actually like a normal village.
Oh, it's a normal
People were living in here. They were having doctors, teachers, schools, mayors. They were having everything like a today village. Only difference, instead of homes, they were living in caves. That's the only difference.
But in the
Sorry? Yeah, there was a river in here.
Oh, I see.
7 years ago I was here and I put my feet inside of it. River, but unfortunately we don't have it anymore because of global warming. Sağımızda o gösterdikleri yerde bir tane nehir vardı.
Burada.
Aynen, nehir yatağını görebiliyorsunuz. Şimdi kuruduğu için artık gözükmüyor ne yazık ki. We collected all the Africans. I was eating when I come here every day. It's so bad.
how it's called in Turkey, the yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
Most of them.
It's also another fact about it. The Ottomans actually assimilated the Turkish people. Most of the people think the Ottomans like a Turkish people. But until like 13 bildiğiniz insanlar orada yaşıyordu işte. Oradaki deliklerin hepsinde böyle tahtadan pencereler, kapılar vesaire vardı. Tabii tabii. Zaman içerisinde hem çürüdü, hem söküldü, hem müzeye götürüldü vesaire. Orada insanlar yaşamlarını sürdürüyorlardı. Christina, you like coffee or tea?
Both.
Both.
Mostly
But
coffee.
I drink every day coffee.
Mostly coffee.
You are saying both.
Turkish tea or coffee? I like Turkish tea better than Turkish coffee.
Well, you know what? I am also same like that.
Yeah?
I'm not a coffee person, but I made my coffee on my own actually in my home.
Oh.
I just bought a small coffee from the market, and I go home and I just do it with the milk and the ice.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I only
Turkish
drink the
coffee
cold
very
coffee.
strong.
Oh, super strong, yes.
It's like an espresso.
Yeah, it's kinda hard than the espresso. Some people say it's like that.
Yeah, it's very like.
And you know, we have also another Turkish coffee and we call it mırra. Mırra is like a justice. And if you go to east of Turkey, you can always see in the morning, mostly the
I
men,
can drink that.
they wake up,
Cappadocia
they
coffee.
drink and they start their coffee.
Cappadocia coffee I can drink. Yeah.
Yeah, the Cappadocia coffee is good. It's tasty. Burası. Burası hem cami hem kilise. Bak.
Gel sen gel. Sürekli ağlayıp durma.
Nerede de bize koyunun, keçinin yediği yerleri göreceğiz. Ondan sonra diğer tarafta bir tane tünel göstereceğim. Tünel önce yarıya kadar normal bir tünelmiş. Ama zaman içerisinde erozyonla, depremle falan çökme olmuş. Ama asıl ilginç kısım, ben kamerayı böyle yavaşça böyle bir gizem yaratmak için yukarı doğru çevireceğim. Ondan sonra yukarıya bir bakacağız, yukarıda aynı şu karşı tarafta gördüğünüz büyük büyük tüneller göreceğiz. Bildiğiniz el yapımı tünel. Adamlar o kadar, aynen öyle. Adamlar aşağıdan yukarıya doğru, sağ olun, üstüne kadar tünel yapmışlar. Aynen. Şimdi orada beraber göreceğiz. To get up to sleep also.
They-
You know,
they
they were
have
just
a-
singing in the morning.
They have like a candle.
Yeah, of course. They were using oil lamps.
Oh, oil
The oil lamps were in everywhere. But in general, it's not like that today actually. When it's dark, it is dark.
Scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, things like this.
One question. This, what is this?
Before the 14th century, and it belonged to the Christians. It was belonged to the Christians. And the right one, the black ones, it was belonged to the Ottomans after the 14th century. What about those designs? It is the life of tree design. It just represents your family. If you have like a lot of tentacles, you have a. And this is the monastery. As you can see, there's a big gap in here. It is because of the erosion. When we opened this place around 1970 as a museum, there were lots of big rocks on the ground, and we cleaned this part to make the people visit this place. And about the monastery, mostly they used between 8th and 12th century. And on the left side, you can see some like a two classroom. The Christian students were studying about the Christianity in this place. Even if you look carefully on the top of the door, you can see some paintings from the 8th century, triangle and one dot. It's like a fairy chimney as well.
Altlarda hayvan bakılmış.
Efendim? There's a building behind of the tree, probably it was like a municipality, like a town hall, and they were ruling the city from this place. There's a huge gap over there, it's because of erosion, but this time you can see the rocks on the right side. These rocks collapsed from there, but the difference between them, these rocks are kind of sharp, but this place is super smooth. So how it is possible? It is because of the erosion again. The wind erosion. The wind goes to this place from the top and comes back again from the bottom. So there is a circulation over there for like 724, and the erosion just shaved the rocks over there. So this is the reason it looks like this. Now from here, now we will use this path and we will get to our car all together to go to the. Okay, this is our flight. First of all, on the left side you see there's a guy with a red t-shirt and the two horses. That guy is a scammer. Even if it's French Empire, he was wearing some kind of wavy hat. It was very interesting one actually. Now look behind
That's
you.
the one. Yeah.
You can see his hat just over there. On the left side you can see me and my wife. We are kissing with each other over there.
Over there.
Yes, exactly. And the last one, I have a very big hand over there, like this. The head of the fairy chimneys looks like a fingers, and the bottom of the fairy chimney looks like a breast actually. It's like a big hand over there. This is the imagination really, guys. We will be here for like 10 minutes. We will have some photos and we will go on. The time is...
Daha fazla occupied. Koydu ben
Yardım
daha
ediyorlar
fazla
zaten, merak etme. Ondan sonra böyle büyük koleksiyonları var. Bu koleksiyonlarla bir gölet alsanız olur da böyle eve hediye olarak değerli bir şey yapmak ister. Burada mesela dışarıda satıyoruz 50 lira. Genelde fabrika çıkışı. Burada mesela direkt el yapıyor. Burada ustalar yapıyor. Böyle değerli bir şey. En ürünü %50.
Evet.
Haberiniz olsun.
Anche poi il macchina che Elektro spin papiere. Dei 12.
Ondan sonra da yemeğe doğru beraber geçeceğiz. Burada var. Sınavımıza kadro oldu. Bana gelirsiniz.
What
we are going to the pottery class, pottery demonstration. When we get there, first they will take us to the room, and in the room the grandmaster will perform a show, and he will do one pot with the red clay. After that, they will choose one volunteer. If you want to try the pottery making by yourself and they ask for the volunteer, you can just raise your hand and you can just show that you just want to do the pottery.
Sadece gösteri amaçlı yapıyoruz bunda. Sadece tanıtım yapıyoruz. Asıl üretim testlerimiz sanayide bulunuyor. Eskiden genç erkeklere kız dahi vermezlermiş eğer sanat çömlek yapamazlarsa. Bir ustanın yetişmesi de 5 sene zaman alır tabii. 12-13 yaşlarında başlıyorlar, 5 senede usta oluyorlar. Kırmızı kirle beyaz kirin farkı kuvars taşı dediğimiz yarı değerli taşımız var. Kuvars taşı toz haline getiriyoruz. Sadece beyaz çamurun içerisine karıştırıyoruz ki daha sağlam olsun diye. Kırmızı çamurda kuvars taşı kullanmıyoruz. Sadece beyaz çamurda kullanıyoruz. Daha güçlü çamur olması için, çizimler, boyamalar yapıldığı için. 3 gün boyunca özel havuzlarda suyla beraber çamuru yoğurduktan sonra mayalamaya bırakıyoruz 3 gün boyunca. 3 gün sonra da plastik poşetleri alıyoruz ki kurumasın diye. Plastik poşetlerde vakumluyoruz tabii ki. Sonrasında ustalar böyle eserler yapıyorlar. Çok güzel. Tabii kırmızı çamur bu, çanak çömlek için. Beyaz çamur da genelde böyle tabakları yapmak için dekoratif amaçlı ürünler yapıyoruz. Do you understand what I say?
Everything.
No.
Where are you from?
Romania.
Romania, welcome. Where are you from?
United States?
America, welcome. Did you see like this kind of jobs in your country
Yes,
or
yes, in Romania,
other
yes.
country? Yeah, in also. This job, it was started here 4,000 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, from Hittites civilization. Hittites, the first population in the Turkey, in this Anatolia. Different peoples, of course, not Turkish, not Muslim, not Christian also. 4,000 years ago they lived here. And this job, it was started here from them. Because of, we have in the Turkey the longest river, names Red River. Just nearly here we have Red River. We get from the river this kind of clay. This is red clay. We make with this pottery pots, hot pots, yogurt pots, egg pots. We make functional for kitchen pieces. And we have second clay names white clay. We get from mountains, nearly of mountains, this area. And this city name is Avanos. Avanos inside of the Cappadocia. Cappadocia is region name. Avanos is small city name. We get from mountains white clay, and we make this kind of plate and tiles from the white clay. We're using here two of clays, white and red. And what's the difference white clay and red clay? We have quartz. This is quartz stone special. We make firstly powders like this inside, and then we put inside of just white clay. Because of white clay, more workshops, drawing, paintings. That's why it needs to be more stronger than red clay, of course. Red clay simple. This is, you can see red clay, no draw, no paintings, and no put quartz like a white clay. And before we make design, of course, we prepare it in the special pools. We put inside of pools clay and water. We are mixing together with hand or with machine. 3 days later, we keep in the special pools. 3 days after the mix, it's become fermentation. It's become ferment. 3 days later, we put plastic bag like this, and we are closing with vacuum technique. And after the close, they takes one by one. They make this kind of handmade, handmade ceramics and pottery by hand, and this with this kick wheel. This is one of the oldest technique we're using here. 3,000 years ago, so many people they used this kind of wheel. Of course, we have automatic, modern, electronic, professional wheels. Of course, we have. This is just for show, just for demonstration. We have different places, more buildings, more masters, working different area. They're using more professional, of course. This is just for show. And mostly men they make designs and shapings. And women are, of course, working. They are draw and paint in your home, in their homes. They working mostly homes, draw and paintings. Because of hard jobs, they are going river, they are going mountains. That's why men makes here. If somebody want to be master, they need to learn 5 years experience. They can learn from fathers or grandfathers or uncles. We are a family company, more than 200 years we are here. We are 6th generation now in Cappadocia. They learning since 12 or 13 years old. 5 years later, they become master here. And he will cut from bottom, you can see. He will show you, bravo, very good. It's finished now. This is first step to make. If you want to try, one person you can try, you can enjoy. This way, please. Wait a minute. Buyurun. Here you are, please. Hemen söyleyeyim. İçeriye bakabilirsiniz. Angle on the dark approximately 30 minutes like this. Tabii çekin, sıkıntı yok. And I will do a design for you. You can see how it absorbs light like this. Böyle bakabilirsiniz, ışığı nasıl hapsettiğini gösterelim. It absorbs light like this. What is this? Happy face and heart.
Çok güzel. Baksana da.
Shining in the dark, glow in the dark.
Hepsi yapıyor mu aynısını?
Tabii abi, bunlar şeydir.
Deneyelim.
Yavaş yavaş şey yapmanız lazım. İyice yapıştırın, yavaşça hareket ettirin. Işık yanmıyor sanırım abi.
Вода.
Ești câmp super
Вода cum a fost? Asta și la bulgari. Fix așa a fost. Doar că,
Asta e imensă.
doar că e amuzant la bulgari că e în mijloc câmpie. Asta a fost amuzant de acolo.
Animals, the tunnels, pigeonholes, everything together, and we went to the imagination valley. After that, we did the botany demonstration, lunch, and the love valley. And the question is, which one was your favorite? I will ask one by one. When you are ready, you can tell me. You have something in your mind? The village, the Zelda Open Air Museum,
Everything.
everything. Okay, that's nice. That's lovely. That's good. This is kind of hard to have it, so thank you so much for that. Now, this is the Göreme Panorama. Down there we have the Göreme Valley, and on the right side we have the Pigeon Valley. So directly to the Kuşkuşlar town. How we have the famous cities? Why we call that famous cities? First of all, before the 1940s, treasury has been people were coming here and they were researching and they were just trying to find something to look for. And some of the people, local people, were believing in the chimneys that are the angels fish. And in France, these are so crazy. Normally, the original name of fish is rock.
Istanbul city's population 17 million. So So hope it's not going to be disaster.
Aici sau pe aici? Uite să pas aici. Vedeți. Nu?
So far, just took our heart.
That's good. Today, end of today actually, it will be our almost the last place, and I will take you to the underground city. The underground city is my whole-time favorite place in the Turkey, to be honest. So I'm kinda curious about that, about your reactions. So let's see. Joanna, what's your favorite thing? The gems? Okay, nice. Actually, after the pigeon well, I will take you somewhere. Over there, there are really good stuff. You can have a look. It's super shiny. Super shiny. It's good for the ladies, it's bad for the boys. Last week, I had my anniversary with my wife. If you have time, if you want to do some hiking, it takes 3 hours to walk. You start from the Göreme, you walk down there, and you get to the Üçser place, Üçser town, and after that you just get back to the Göreme by taxi or by walk again. It's all up to you. While we are here, if you look carefully, there are some like a small holes. You see that? The really small ones, entrance for the pigeons. Even if you look carefully, you can see some pigeons over there next to their home. The small ones, entrance for the pigeons, and the big ones, entrance for the people. The people, what they were doing next to the pigeons, they were collecting the pigeon droppings to fertilize the grapes. They were just collecting it, giving to the grapes. Grapes were getting tasted because they were getting fertilized, and they were having the super good Cappadocia wine in this place.
Turkey, and this song changing color according to the light. I will explain all detail inside. Ne kadar müsait? Tamam. This way please here. Here please. Here please this way. First design name is Harem Ring. Ottoman Empire, Sultan Süleyman made for the Hürrem Sultan. For precious stone and for different means. Blue stone, sapphire, means loyalty. White one, diamond, means forever. Red one, ruby, means love. Do you know green stone name?
Help.
No, stone name I need.
Emerald?
Yes, emerald means respect and paradise. This ring totally means you are best and be.
In it actually. This is the second biggest canyon in the whole Turkey. It's around like 26 kilometers. It starts from here and it goes all the way around until the Ihlara village. First, we will visit the Selime Cathedral. After that, we will take our car, we will come this road and we will have an enter to this place. We will have a walk and we will have lunch in the Velisir village. After the lunch, we will get our car from here and we will go to the underground city. This is our plan for now. The Ihlara Valley is kind of important because of the Christians actually. The Christians built lots of shelters, lots of different rock churches, cave churches. They were using this place as a hideout place. let's say they are living in this place. You can see there are some caves over there. People were living in those caves. But let's say they have some attacks. They were just going inside of the caves in the valley and they were hiding from the enemies. They were not living in the valley for long times, for 2 months, 3 months. But after that, they were just going to their normal life. Okay. Now let's talk about the Selime. Come here, please. You can just wait me over there. I just need something with the ticket.
Abi.
Ne yaptınız abi?
Çok şükür abi.
To the ground one day, unfortunately this place will die, but of course it will happen in maybe 5 million years, maybe in 10 million years. It will take long time. Now we will have a walk all together through the red arrows and we will get to those caves and we will visit them all together. Let's have a start this way. It will be a little tiring, so on the halfway I will make a short stop. People were using this tunnel to go to the upstairs. This part was also closed, but unfortunately because of the erosion, this part just got went down. But still, you can see the other part. Now let's go through the tunnel. This way, please. Cold, yes. It's really cold. Tying the animals to these places, you can see there are some like small gaps. They were tying the animals to these places and the animals were eating and drinking from here. There's a small water storage. This one is a water storage, but this one is a fire pit. What's the difference? As you can see, there's a line on this one, but this one there's no line on this one. So this one's for the fire pit. You can see a little smoke, the soot also on the ceiling. But this one for the water as well. Of course, this part was also closed, but unfortunately, because of the erosion, it became like this. Even in here, you can see there's a big crack, so probably in few years, this part also will collapse, unfortunately. Now, before we go out there are some caves over there. You can just see. At 2000 BC, the history started in here with the Hittites. First, they built some caves over there. They were living over there. But at 2nd century, when Jesus died and his apostles, they started migrating to the whole world. And some of the really important ones came to Cappadocia and they started to live in those caves. After one point, they noticed one thing: they need a place to pray. So they came here and they started with some shelters, rooms, kitchens, everything, dining rooms, everything. But after one point, the population got higher and they need more places. So after one point, at 8th century they built a chapel. 9th century they built a church. 10th century they built a monastery. 11th century they built a cathedral. And until 14th century, people, the Christian people, were using this place. They were living over there, and once like a praying time, they were just walking and coming to this place. Now I will take you to the center of the place. This way, please. Now, Byzantium Christians built this place also as a castle, as a caravanserai, and as a church. If you look up, you can see like a small fortress over there. This is the proof that they were using this place as a castle. They were just putting some soldiers and they were checking the environment from this place. Even sometimes they were fighting against enemies in this place. And what is the caravanserai? It's a trade center. Right now we are also on the Silk Road, and the Asian traders were building their bazaar next to the river. You can see there's a river over there. After this business, after this trade, if let's say there's like a war, someone is coming to this place, all the people over there, they were just coming to these places and they were hiding in the caves. Also they were just fighting against the enemies in this place. But let's say there is no war, so they were coming to these rooms and they were using these rooms as a hotel room, like your room actually. They were sleeping in these places. They were just spending some time. Let's say they are Christians, they were going to the chapel, 8th century. This one is the chapel part. They were just going there and they were just praying. Next to the chapel we have the cathedral. Around 11th century you can see the cathedral. If you go to cathedral you can even see some paintings in there. They are in a bad condition, but if you look carefully, even you can just catch some paintings over there. On the left side we have another room, and next to the room we have the church. Church is kind of big one. It has like a two part. The main part and the second part. The second part is like a preparation place. You can just see some holes on the wall, on the ground. They were using this place like they were putting clothes, candles and everything. And next to the church, in the church, there's a tunnel. This tunnel goes directly to the monastery, and it's really nice tunnel. And it just goes to the monastery. The monastery is the most important place in the Selime Cathedral, because until 10th century, the Christians were praying in this place with small groups, like 5 people, 10 people. But for the first time at 10th century, the Christians, they all gathered in the monastery, around 250 people, and they all prayed together over there. So this is the reason the monastery is important, because with this action, the Christians gained some courage and they started to speak freely about the Christianity thanks to this monastery. It has 2 levels, 2 floors. The first level is the school part. They were studying about the Christianity, and the second part is like a library. They were studying about the Christianity over there. In the monastery, on the left side, there is another tunnel again. You need to go like this, okay? It's a dark tunnel. You have to use your flashlight. That's the escape room or escape tunnel. Let's say they had some fight in here. They couldn't beat the enemies, so what they were doing they were just getting to this tunnel, getting to room, and in the room there is another tunnel, and this tunnel goes directly to the behind of the cathedral. So in case of any wartime, if there's no any place to run, they were just coming to this room and they were running. In the room, on the top, on the ceiling, you will see another tunnel. This one is also very interesting. Please try to see it. This tunnel first go to upstairs, and after to go to the downstairs. Where? To the dormitories. If the Christian citizens are under attack, they were also using this tunnel. First they were just climbing up and they were just coming down, and they were coming to this room and they were running away from the enemies through this tunnel. And next to the monastery, we will have the kitchen. Like a normal kitchen, they were just serving food in this place. I will give you 30 minutes free time, and end of your 30
N-ajunge tu cu mașina pe mine.
fotoğraf. Oğlum încolo prima?
Ce?
Prima încolo. I-am văzut. Aceeași chestie ca la biserică. E.
Biserică?
Da.
A, putem ieși pe care avem.
Da.
Fes var. Kapıda köşede. Laf.
Aha. Nu, araci. Hai, atâta, gata.
Atâta?
Da. Hai mă, vii? Atât.
Asta era doar deschid mașini. Aici. E alt tunel sau?
Nu, e ceva. Was ist das? Ja.
Stein.
equipment you cannot do that, it's risky. It's not allowed. But there are some other mountains that you can climb in Turkey. But not this one. Behind of this mountain we have the Ala mountain. There are also the people going there and climbing, that's so nice. Sana okuyayım mı? İsminiz? Mehmet. Çetin abiyle İbrahim abi vardı bugün orada. Onlara sorabilirsin telefonu varsa. Mehmet Emin. Aynen.
You have to announce the gendarme of your visit or what?
This place?
Yes, because the guy asked you.
No, it's the security. Museum security.
Ah, okay.
They ask for the ticket.
Ah,
And in here, if you come here first,
yes.
you give your tickets to them.
Okay.
But we go to other places, the first one, so I already gave the tickets to them.
Ah, so they are communicating with
Yes,
them.
they are communicating with each other. He just called the other ones, and they applied for it, so it's like this. Normally we have like 4 different entries to this valley. But this one is good. It's not crowded, and the trail is
in the
kinda
beginning-
hard. And
Yeah,
we are
I see.
young today, so that's why I brought you.
No, for me it's not a problem. Every time when we are traveling.
Right, but right now it's super muddy. Look at this.
I guess people from nearby they are using this water, no? They are filtering it.
No, we have dam.
Ah, okay.
The government providing, so you don't do that.
But in the past they were using, you know.
Definitely, they were just getting it, and they were not filtering it. They were drinking it normally. Edgar, you know, we have also snakes in here.
Non, on a fini cette femme. Comment?
Company most of the restaurants is using electronic ones. But in this restaurant, we have the old one.
Old one?
The traditional one. When you eat, you can even smell the wood actually. The food is so nice. Even the Turkish people not eating like that anymore. So you are happy. You know, right now also the getting, going other countries, visiting the places, it's now all about the popular one. It's super hard to find some really good places that is not popular. Yeah. It's also kind of annoying, but daha genişti daha doğrusu. Bir vagonumuz. You may also want to take a photo of this. This is the 3D mapping of the city. You can also take a photo of this. This is the 3D mapping of the city. And after that, join me. Bye,
Walls like this. tying the animals up. See this one?
Now, welcome to the entrance step. You remember this was actually from the Scenic Cathedral. You remember we got through the tunnel and we get to the animal place. And you can see the same holes on the walls. They were tying animals to these places, and animals were eating and drinking from here, and this is the tying place. On the left side we have an interesting stone. This is the mortar stone or millstone. This is how they're producing the bread. We will talk about it when we are in the city. While they are carving the city, they follow the nature. They carve the soft places and they left the hard places as columns, so the city can stand up for 4,000 years. They built the city, they started to build the city 4,000 years ago, and even today, the Turkish people are using it underground cities. How we are using that? If you put some food to the city, for example, apple. The apple, if you put it under the sun in 2 days, in 3 days it will get spoiled, right? But if you put the city in the city, it will stay for 4 months. So it's like a natural fridge, refrigerator. So the farmers collect their stuff, everything, and they put to the city. During the winter time, they're just collecting it again, and they are selling to the other people so they can make more money, because you don't pay any electricity fee, any utility fee to the city. This is the reason. It's also secret of the Cappadocia people. Now, let's go to the first level. Please watch your hands, okay? Be careful with that. Come here, the right side. Yes, follow my voice. Yes. The same place. Where did it go? After we finish. Now, you feel the temperature? It is always 17 degrees. If you come here during the winter time, it is warmer. If you come here during the summertime, it is colder. It is also another like a best living condition in the cities. This is also another reason that the people choose to live underground cities. And this one is a kitchen actually. It says church because until 4th century they were using this place as a kitchen. But after the 4th century, the Byzantians, they accepted the Christianity as a former religion and they converted it from kitchen to church. This is the main access. They were putting some candles and praying over there. And in here we have the altar stone. They were sacrificing animals, doing weddings, funerals, everything on this stone. Next to us we have 2 holes on the ground. The left one for the baptism actually. They were doing the baptism ritual on the left one with the holy water, and the right one for the holy wine. They were putting the wine also inside of this place. But of course it was not like this. They were using big red clay pots. They were just putting the pots inside of it so they can just use it when they need it. Also, they were not living in the city for entire time. They were only using the city during the wartime or during the winter time for maximum 8 weeks, like 2 months. So sometimes you are living in the city and people were dying. So you need to prevent the disease. So what you can do, you can just bury the people. And in here we have the cemetery. This is the graveyard. Watch your step over there, be careful. And this is the cemetery. You can have a look by the way. So this is the only cemetery, and thousands of people lived in this city. So how it is possible? Every time, once they're out, they were collecting the body parts, they were collecting the bones, and they were just doing another funeral at the outside. They were doing 2 funerals, one in the city, in here, and one at the outside. So next time when they come to city, this place, it's like a recycling actually. Every time, they were just emptying it, and they were just burying the people inside of this room, okay? Why they build only one cemetery? Because they need place. There are thousands of people living in the city, and you need the rooms, you need the places. So this is the reason they only built one. So let's go to this place. Ondan niye giremedin? Yes, please. Yes, we opened this place around 1980s as a museum, and when we opened this place in 1980 as a museum, we did some cement on the ground. You can just see that. But there are some other parts. It's all natural, handmade, but 4,000 years ago. Why we did this? Because there was like lots of small bumps, holes. People were falling, people were dying actually. They were just breaking their arms, legs, and everything. It was super dangerous. So first we covered the big holes with the glass, with the tempered glass, and also we used some cement in the tunnels and on the floor, so that people will be safe actually. This is the reason. Yeah. And until here, you saw lots of rooms, like here, you can just see them in everywhere. These rooms are food storage and living room at the same time. Now, during the summertime, they were just collecting their food and they were putting inside of these windows. And next to their windows, they were having their carpets. On the carpets, they were having their bed and they were sleeping on the ground. When you see such a place, they are all food storage and living rooms at the same time. And in here, we have the millstone. Like the other one, kind of smaller one. There was a stick in here, they were turning like this, and on the center they were just throwing the wheat. And this stone was cracking this wheat to the smaller pieces. They were just cracking it, and they were just having the flour. After the flour, they were having the pastry. After the pastry, they were having the bread. Don't forget, they were only consuming dried meat, dried fruit, dried vegetables, and bread. Okay? That's it. Now, in here, one of my favorite places, this is the tiniest, smallest tunnel in the city, okay? Boys especially, I'm telling you, while you're in there, try to have fun, okay? Try to have fun. No, I will go first. I will go first. You can just wait a little bit, so for your video, I will just go quickly, so you can go slowly. But please watch your hands, okay? Do not rush and watch your hands. Be careful. Let's go.
Ay bu ne be? Klostrofobik oldum neredeyse. Sıçacağım diye korktum ben.
Sahne burası.
Piece of cake.
Ama siz sürekli iniyorsunuz. Aşağılarda dar mı? Gitmeyelim.
Bu şekilde hanımefendi. Devam edebilirsiniz. Sıkıntı olmaz.
Sıkışmayayım orada ya.
Sıkıntı olmaz, merak etmeyin. Kırmızı ok giriş, mavi ok çıkış. That's good, smiling. Did you eat your hat? No? Okay, don't eat. Well, be careful with that, yes. If you want, you can come here. Now, behind me, we have the winery. You know, we are living under the ground. There is nothing to do. So what they were doing is, they were just, exactly, they were all drunks by the way. They were just drinking and sleeping. This is how they survive in the city. How they were using this one. This is the grape pool. They were just getting the grapes between September and October, and they were just putting here. People were going up there with their barefoot. They were just smashing the grapes. And you see there's a hole on the left. And the grape juice was going outside from here, and there's another storage place. Once this one is full, they were just using another red clay pot, filling the wine inside of it, closing it, waiting for the fermentation. Once it is done, they were having some good time in the city. You see there are also some other windows on the right and left side. You can just see them. These places also for the storage. You put the red clay pot where you can put inside of these places. And you close it, wait for the fermentation in these places. And in here, Cappadocia. This one is interesting. This is the stone door or rolling stone. I call it rolling stone because they were just rolling it, sliding it, and they were closing the entrance of the tunnels. There's an interesting tunnel in here. And this stone is the igneous stone, sandstone, super easy to carve it. When you touch it, it just comes to your hand. So imagine, in the ancient times, you have like a spear, you have hammer, you have sword. So you can easily break this down. So what they do, they build a hole on the center. You close it, and you pick from the hole to the people. If someone is here, you were using long spears, and you were just killing the people through this hole. This is the reason they built a hole on the center. Also during the wartime, they were just using this hole for the oxygen. So they can just get the oxygen to the other level. But also behind you, there's another window. You see that? Now the other people is going through this place, and imagine, in the ancient times the people were wearing some armor, thick armor. And if you have armor, you cannot fit it inside of this tunnel. So you have to take it off. When you take it off, you are vulnerable, and I can kill you over there super easily with the same method. I can just take my sword, spear, and I can kill you. You see the people that's going through, they cannot answer you. They cannot fight you back from this place. This is the reason they built the tunnels kind of small.
So small, yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's super small because even if you have an army at the outset for 10,000 people, you can easily defend yourself in this place with 100 people. You just put your strongest soldiers to the entrance of the tunnels. The other ones will be over there. There is no place to use your sword. But at the entrance, I can just kill you super easily. This is also another defense mechanism about the city. Now, this way, please.
Pretty cold.
A bit cold?
Oh, it's perfect.
It's perfect, right?
Yes.
Also, you know, in the ancient times, it was dark. There was no light like this, but on the walls, you can always see some holes, like the small ones. If your forefinger fits inside of these places, it's for the oil lamp. They were using some like a small candles, oil lamps in everywhere. And behind me, we have the longest tunnel of the city. On the halfway, on the left side, we will see the ventilation shaft, the oxygen place. How they were getting the oxygen, how they were providing oxygen to the city. This is my favorite place. Why? The deep of the city is 98 meters, okay? And now when we get to the ventilation shaft, you will see the city from the 38 meters. But when you are there, I'm asking from you, try to see the bottom of the city, okay? When we are at the ventilation shaft, look down and try to see the bottom of the city so you can understand the size of the city. It's huge, truly it's huge, and it's only one ventilation shaft. We have another 7 like this one. And while they are building the city, they always build the city around of the ventilation shaft so they can get the proper oxygen to everywhere equally. This is the reason. Also, just for your information, around 5,000 people were living in this city at the same time. It's also kind of hard to believe. It's huge, but when you see the ventilation shaft, you will understand what I mean. You ready? This way, please. And this one goes all the way up to the surface.
Мам. Лев. Мама когда набила. Andato con fascia.
That's really narrow.
But you feel okay, so it's okay. And also tunnel room, so you have an opportunity to look around, to have some photos, unlike the other ones. Behind me we have another winery. This is the grey pool. This is the storage place again. Yes, exactly. And I'm gonna ask you one question. Did you see any washroom, any toilet?
No.
No. So how they were using it?
Using some basket maybe.
Some basket, okay. Anything else?
Pots.
Pots, okay.
And emptying them upstairs.
3 options. The first one, they were using some pots, baskets, they were doing it, closing it, and they were just keeping in the city. Once they are out, they were just taking them to the outside with them. The second one, they were going next to the animals, doing next to the animals. Once they are out, they were just cleaning it again. The last one and the strongest one. In this city, there are some shortcut tunnels from 8th level to 1st level, from 6th level to 1st level, from 4th level to 1st level. They were using these shortcut tunnels, going to outside, scratching over there, doing that, and after they were coming back to the city. Why the first one, the last one is the most popular one? Because of the evidence actually. When we found the city, we didn't find so many materials which belong to the humanity in the city, but we found lots of things just next to the entrance. So probably we think like this, they were just going next to the surface, doing it over there, and after they were just coming back to the city. This is also another option about that. Now, in here, we will use one shortcut tunnel. This is the 4th level, and we will use this tunnel, and in 10 seconds, we will get to the 1st level. This is a really interesting shortcut tunnel. On the way, I'm gonna make a sharp left, okay? So stay with the group, be careful with that, so do not lose us. This way, please.
That first one is just...
Sharp left. Watch your head, careful. Nice. Perfect. Now, for the first time, you see some black parts. You see that? Yes. Which means they were putting fire in this place. What is this place? This is the first time you see the kitchen. This is the kitchen, this is the very place. The people were just doing some cooking. They were just putting some fire and doing it. But if it is an urgent situation, they were putting fire. If it is not an urgent situation, they were not putting fire. Because smoke will find a way to go outside, and if the enemy is over there, they will see it, they will close the gap, or they will poison the place. So this is the reason, if it is not an urgent situation, they were putting fire on the night, during the night. But even if you put the fire during the night, if there is like a full moon outside, you can also see the smoke.
Yes.
So if it is not an urgent situation, they were not putting fire in the city, and if they have to put fire, they were coming to the kitchen because it's kind of close to the entrance, to the surface. So even if they poison this place, you can go to 2nd level, 3rd level, and you can survive over there. Okay, this is the reason. Now, this way, please. Let's go to the main part of the kitchen.
I assume you are all small things.
Okay, what is this stone? It looks like something. What is this?
It was something that they
Cooking
put
bread.
something on it and hit it with something.
Hit it with something. This is super correct actually. This is the smashing table. But they didn't use for the cooking actually. They were using these ones for the minerals. They were getting iron and copper, the big ones, putting inside of these holes. And they were just smashing them. You get smaller pieces, very small ones. And once you're out, they were putting some big fires over there, okay? When you have the big fire, you can melt these things. When you melt these things, you can just have some good equipment for yourself, like spear, sword, shield, fork, spoon, table, everything actually. So this is the reason they were using this one. Probably while they are digging it, they found this stone and they couldn't take it out. And they decided, instead of taking out, let's use it. And they used this stone in the city. In all around the Cappadocia, this is the only place that you can see this stone. The Kaymaklı underground city. Okay? Whew. Now, we have one more room, and after that we will get to the exit all together. And that room is the war room or communication room, and we will see it together. Now you can also see some big holes on your right side. These ones also for the food, water and wine storage. Mostly if it is on the wall they were using for food storage. If it is on the ground they were using for the water and wine storage. Ladies, watch your step in here. This place is kind of dangerous. No rush. Be careful. Carefully, you can see some holes on the ground, on the wall, in everywhere. During the wartime, they were coming to this place and they were talking with each other from these holes. So, from these holes, you can just see them in everywhere. Mostly these rooms are staying between the first and second level, like a connection level. You may think like this. In each level, we have these rooms. During the wartime, they were just saying, someone is in the city, they got to third level, heights to the fourth level, it was like this. But also, according to the founders in the city, the men were coming to these rooms and they were using this room for the gossiping about the city. So they were just talking about everything also in this place. And it's kind of hard to believe, but in the ancient times, instead of ladies, the men were gossiping about everything. Don't forget. Actually, you stole it from us. Yes, exactly. Now, we have one more tunnel, and after this tunnel, we will get to the exit all together to get some sunlight. This way, please.
But still, when gossiping, I think men still gossip.
Yes,
but
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah, they don't admit it.
We do. That's one of my favorite things about the life, actually. With a body. Do you want to go outside or inside? Inside. You will follow the red arrows. Right side of it, you can see some caves over there. That's also another underground secret. Right now they are working on it. It's only open until the second level, but they are saying it's like around 16 levels. And they are saying it could be the biggest underground city in the whole Cappadocia. Right now they are all working on it, but for another 20 years, 30 years they will be working on it. So we will not